How you doing, guys? Beardy here. I just wanted to make a quick video. It's July 12th, 2015, and I'm sure everybody from today until 5 years from now will hear about this day. Nintendo CEO and president, Satoru Iwata, died today. He had a bile duct growth. And they announced today on the 12th that he died yesterday. I'm sure that was a business move on their part. I'm sure they didn't want any fuss the day that it happened, but it's definitely a cloudy day in the game industry. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, like a year or two later, they've sure picked someone else to be a CEO. I personally don't know because it just happened. Or excuse me, I just found out. I'm sure millions of other people found out too. But this man was the president of a company that, we grew up on. We grew up on Nintendo. We didn't grow up with, in my generation, obviously, I'm 26. I grew up with Super Nintendo, 64, but when he took over in 2003 or 4 as president, and then in I think 2012 or 2013 he took over as CEO, he definitely had a major hand in all the recent series, Legends of Zelda, Mario, Animal Crossing, stuff like that. He had a big component in the Wii and the Wii U's production. I'm sure the 3DS as well, and he worked with HAL on a lot of projects of theirs, but he definitely took a lot of his own personal time and effort into a company that he obviously trusted and believed in. I think when Nintendo was not doing so well with projections, he actually cut his own salary in half to give to Nintendo to keep it afloat. And a person who's in charge of a company that does that, I'm sure he appreciates the fans more than he does the profits, because he's a game developer and game designer first, and a gamer, second, and a fantastic human being overall. So it's definitely going to be a long time before people forget about that man, because he did a lot for us, for gamers everywhere. Because I'm sure people who grew up with Xbox 360s and PS3s and all the recent consoles like that, they won't really understand what Nintendo did back in the day, because Nintendo was really the prize pony of the gaming industry. There was Atari and Sega and Nintendo was like first. But nowadays Nintendo has been falling behind because it's graphics and stuff like that. And this is just my own personal opinion. There's nothing wrong with all the consoles, but Nintendo has a special place in a lot of older gamers' hearts because we grew up on it. We grew up with Zelda. We grew up with Mario, and it's hard to see a person that was in charge of a company that you grew up with, pass away like that, because all the recent innovations that Nintendo has had, good or bad, they've definitely stuck in our hearts because that's what we know. We don't know The Last of Us or Bloodborne or Dark Souls, stuff like that. We know Mario, Zelda, Animal Crossing, all of those games, because that's what's in our heart, But anyway, I'm rambling on. It's going to be a while before a lot of us get over it, especially the people at Nintendo. but send out a good tweet, a good Facebook post about what a great guy he was, because he was. He's a great human being, and he took care of a company that probably could have went under by now, but he didn't let that happen. So yeah, leave a comment, leave a like if you want, like if you like Satoru Iwata. But no, seriously, shout out some good words for big boy Iwata, because he's heaven bound right now. He's definitely up there with the greats. He's up there with Gunpei Yokoi playing some Hanafuda right now. So yeah, it's Beardy Willie signing out.